All right, boys and girls, so this week we are going to be talking about word reference materials. When we talk about word reference materials, the most common word reference materials are dictionaries and glossaries, where you find the meanings of different words, and the thesaurus, where you find synonyms and antonyms of words. There are other reference books that we might refer to, including the almanac, an atlas, an encyclopedia or the internet, as well as the dictionary and the thesaurus. Remember, the dictionary allows you to define words and confirm how you spell a word. The thesaurus is used to find synonyms and antonyms. The almanac finds dates and statistics. The atlas finds maps. And the encyclopedia finds information on any subject, which is right here. So then when we look at different examples, and we have to sort where they would go, encyclopedia is kind of like the internet. That was a book that we used when I was growing up, but it's been replaced now where you can Google things and find them online. So if you're looking for double checking your spelling, you're going to go to the dictionary. If you want to know the geography of Taiwan, which is how a place looks, you're going to go to an atlas. If you want to learn more about pandas, you're going to look in an encyclopedia. If you want to look up a synonym, you're going to go to a thesaurus. If you want to find where the Andreas Mountains are, you're going to go again to the atlas. If you want to know how much snow falls yearly in Antarctica, that's going to be in the almanac. Another word for silly, a synonym for silly, would be in the thesaurus. How you spell delicious would be in the dictionary. How do I pronounce gorgeous? Pronunciations are also in the dictionary. The average rainfall in Asia is the almanac. What islands are in Hawaii would be in the encyclopedia or online. And the average lifespan of a penguin, again, would be in the encyclopedia or online. You'll also come up across definitions like this, where you'll have a sentence and then a box with 4 definitions, and you'll have to pick which definition was used in the sentence. So Mr. Kelly's company almost lost the deal, but he was a sharp man and came up with a solution just in time. Sharp, adjective, having an edge or a point that is able to cut something. Sudden, extremely cold, or smart or quick-witted. Well, let's look in the sentence. Mr. Kelly's company almost lost the deal, but he was a sharp man. He had an edge or a point able to cut something. Well, that doesn't make sense. Scissors and knives are sharp like that, not people. But he was a sudden man? No, sudden would be like a sharp turn when you're in the car and you have your mom, your dad, your grandma, and your aunt, and your uncle has to turn real fast. That would be what they mean by sharp turn, sudden. Extremely cold. He was an extremely cold man. That doesn't make sense. Or he was a smart or quick-witted man. He was a smart or quick-witted man and came up with a solution. Well, that makes sense. So I would take my circle and I would circle D for definition 4. Right here, we have Teresa wanted to donate money to the Salvation Army, but didn't have any spare cash with her. Which meaning of the bold word is used in the sentence above? Spare, adjective, extra. She didn't have any extra cash with her. That could be right. Having no extra fat. Well, cash doesn't have fat. And the next one, 3 and 4, are both verbs. And we can tell by looking at the sentence that spare is describing the cash, which makes it an adjective, which means we know it cannot be 3 or 4. Those are verbs. It has to be 1 or 2, and the best choice is 1, so we move our circle there. We also have to look for, again, adjectives right here. Select the meaning of rich that is used in this sentence. I could barely finish my slice of that rich chocolate cake. Okay. Is it fortunate, expensive, flavorful, bright, or funny? Well, I could barely finish my slice of that fortunate chocolate cake. Doesn't make sense. That expensive chocolate cake? Okay, maybe. That flavorful chocolate cake? Okay, definitely maybe. That bright chocolate cake? No. Or that funny chocolate cake? No. So we're down to 2 or 3. And I think the best of chocolate cake would be describing it as flavorful, which is C. So I hope that helps you as you're working through your word reference materials this week and you use this information as you go through your module.